a very good morning, good evening. I'm Timoli Gunisegren from USM, representing Dr. Azida Abuzidin from School of Educational Studies, USM. So today I'll be presenting on from e-learning to m-learning from the perspective of Malaysian distant learners, particularly from School of Distance Education, USM. So, Azida Abuzidin, that's the picture. So, today we'll be focusing on to get an information and in-depth understanding on distant learners' perception on e-learning. So as we know, it's an era of ubiquitous technology where we have changed from traditional way of teaching and learning into a virtual learning environment. And this technological innovation has allowed students to learn anywhere, anytime, as long as they have a computer or a device. So, as we all know, the definition of e-learning is there are a few definitions like online learning, open flexible learning, and this concept has started emerging among the students previously as an accessing internet for references, and later on they started to learning and get their certification through e-learning. So this technology has been a supporting tool for students to learn and help them to reduce their time spent in a traditional classroom, whereby they can study at home or at workplace, and it creates an interaction between students and also instructor, whereby there's a discussion between them which happens at any point of time and at anywhere. So we can define e-learning as a form of distance learning that has been promoted as the educational medium for the future. So it and this has developed a learning portal which employed as a part of academic support system to work as a supplement to the main printing modules of the course delivered online. So in this context of learning, we are talking about distant learners, where distant learners are scattered everywhere and they require a systematic utilization of the technology so that the teaching and learning can happen at anywhere and anytime. And the main source of this learning to happen is through internet technology, which has transformed the traditional mode of learning into virtual mode of education. So in Malaysian context, if you see, USM is the pioneer in higher learning institution where they have established distant learning school in 1971, which offers distant learning courses to part-time students. And distance education in USM has been using e-learning portal as their delivery tool for teaching and learning, from where they have used the basic self-instructional text, audio, video conferencing, and to e-learning portal. So first they have used a homegrown electronic portal in 2003, and later on a full migration into a Moodle in 2005. So this portal works as a one-stop center for the students to have references of their previous materials, discussions, and anything related to their learning activities. So as we all know, there are a lot of benefits that we gain from e-learning. Particularly, we can see that a lot of research reported positive impact, which shows that a personalized learning has happened, and then they have also increased in terms of skills and productivity and capability of the learners, and then it also has enhanced users' knowledge and performance, and it can fit everyone, all the students, and it is a platform that provides ability to freely select from the menu according to their learning experiences. And it is also a convenient learning tool which enables students to provide thoughtful contributions towards their learning, and also cost saving. Apart from that, there's also drawbacks that we can identify when you are using e-learning, because like in a study done by West in 2013, he has mentioned that not all the students have the access of computers and internet, and it is also not cost effective because the cost of the hardware is very expensive and it's not affordable for all the students to have their personal computers. And then the other main issue is that it's not only the computer but also the connectivity, which means limited connection, internet connections. So that's what we wanted to look into, how e-learning has influenced, in distant learners in University Science Malaysia, particularly in School of Distance Education. We would like to have an in-depth understanding about their perception after using e-learning. So we have conducted a qualitative inquiry. We have conducted an interview with 5 students from School of Distance Education, and the interview was conducted about 20 to 30 minutes. So particularly the 5 respondents were all working adults from School of Distance Education, from various background of studies. For example, there are also management, but the one we collected is from subject of management. So this interview question was adapted from Azida 2007 interview questions, and the question that we have asked the students were related to their personal background, their understanding about learning, and then their experience using e-learning, and their personal opinion about using SMS learning. Because first of all, they were using e-learning, and later on we have also introduced SMS learning to the students. So I would like to give a bit of picture of how we conducted this research. We have collected, we have interviewed 5 students. These students we have given also, they have also experienced using SMS learning. SMS learning, which means we have sent 4 types of content to these students using SMS to their numbers, because when we were conducting this research, we were targeting on the objective of the university to cater to the bottom billion students. Bottom billion means because the problem is that we have internet problem in internet connectivity. So SMS, you don't have to have internet connectivity. So from the finding, we can see that students view e-learning as a communication medium between learners and teachers, and they feel that it has bring a lot of betterment in their studies in terms of their learning style, and also they can get a lot of knowledge, and they feel that it's a compulsory tool because these distant learners are working adults, so they can only see the lecturers in a year, only 3 weeks in a year. So they feel they wanted to keep connected with their lecturers, and through e-learning they feel that they get updated, and also they can have a lot of communication between their students. And also it has smoothened their learning process, and they feel very satisfied and motivated. So overall, respondents agreed that e-learning has changed their learning atmosphere as a distant learner, but there are also limitations that they have shared with us. They feel that the internet connection is a problem. So when we further asked about what the other mode of ways that we can improve our learning, so they said that they revealed that the potential of M-learning, particularly using SMS as a complementary in e-learning, has solved their problem in terms of internet connectivity. So they feel that SMS learning can overcome this problem, and SMS learning took an advantage since they do not need internet connection, and it is easy to use because they only need a mobile phone without an internet connection. And it is also another way of innovative way of teaching and learning, and it is also easy to understand because it provides a compact information because it's within 160 characters. So we just send a chunk messages, basically 4 types of messages: content, a definition to the content, and also few question and answer, a very short one. So as a conclusion, I would say that assessing how e-learning can be integrated with M-learning could give us an indication on how distant teaching and learning approach could be enhanced in future, and it's complementary to the e-learning to provide just-in-time learning support and feedback through the provision of simplified, effective content to the learners. Thank you.